Not fast, not trying to get somewhere, just slow enough to hear your own footsteps again. Most of us have learned about God in crowded rooms, sermons, songs, schedules, rows of chairs, clocks on the wall type moments. None of that is wrong, but relationships rarely grow in rows. They do grow on roads. You can know about God and still never know Him. You can quote verses, sing loud, nod at the right moments, and still keep Him at an arm's length like a polite stranger. A personal relationship with God doesn't start with performance. It starts with presence. Notice Jesus. He taught crowds, but He walked with people. He walked with fishermen who smelled like yesterday's work, with doubters who didn't have their own beliefs sorted out, with friends who argued, failed, and they slept when they should have been praying. And He didn't wait for them to clean themselves up before walking with Him. That matters, because some of us keep holding on with what we have before we go to God to feel worthy. Like holiness is a prerequisite instead of the result. But a relationship isn't built on impressing someone. It's built on honesty. God isn't asking for polished words. He's asking for real ones. Prayer, it isn't a speech, it's a conversation. Sometimes it's gratitude, sometimes it's confusion, sometimes it's silence, where you don't know what to say, but you say it anyway. That still counts. A personal relationship with God is when you stop talking at Him and start walking with Him. You invite Him into your ordinary moments, the drive to work, the quiet before the house wakes up, the frustrations you never post, the joy you didn't plan. Open Scripture not to win arguments, but to listen. And over time, something shifts. God doesn't feel distant anymore, not because He moved, but because you did. You realize He's less interested in checking boxes and more interested in changing hearts. Less focused on how you look on Sunday and more focused who you are when nobody's watching. A personal relationship with God will confront you, but never abandon you. Correct you, but never shame you. Stretch you, but always walk at a pace you can grow into. And here's the miracle. The more you walk, the more you start to sound like Him, move like Him, love like Him. Not perfectly, but genuinely. So don't overthink it today. Don't wait for the right words or the right moment. Just take the step. Invite God into this breath, this honest moment, because He's already been walking towards you, and He's patient enough to match your stride. So for now, just keep walking. I'll walk with you, and together, we'll walk with Jesus.